What's going on, guys? Well, watch us back again with another video for you guys. I hope you're all having a lovely day / evening. As always, to give you guys the latest Chelsea news in, news out in the last 12 hours. We're going to be speaking about Declan Rice, Mendy, and the players going out. Bakayoko, Lewis, Baker, who could have had a bright future at Chelsea a couple of years ago. But also going to be speaking about Timo Werner's mentality at Chelsea's press conference, and also some words from Thiago Silva and Ben Chilwell. If you guys enjoy my content, you want to help me out, smash that like button. Let's get at least 600 likes. Subscribe if you're new here. Hit the notification. Tune in daily and comment down below your thoughts and opinions on each topic I speak. I also want to say a big thank you to everyone that's been supporting the channel every single day. I see all your comments. I try to respond to as many as I can, but there are too many of you guys, but I'll try my best again. Now, of course, I've been asking you guys, should I do a live stream during the game for Liverpool, or should I just do a live stream review after the game? Let me know in the comments below. I'm going to keep asking in all my videos so I can see what everyone wants to do, and make sure you tune in every single day on this channel, because sometimes YouTube doesn't notify all you guys. So of course, today's newspapers from Independent: Declan Rice is set to decide whether he will push for a Chelsea move in an effort to force West Ham into selling him, with Chelsea weighing up an offer. Now, of course, what I want to say is West Ham's next 6 games are a nightmare. Their last performance that they had was absolute shocking, and they've got a lot of harder teams coming up the next 6 games. I expect them to be last place after these 6 games, and Declan Rice needs to get out of there as soon as possible. Whether it's Chelsea or not, of course Chelsea are the most linked club. We know Mason Mount, Tammy Abraham, very close to Declan Rice. I'm sure they've been speaking behind the scenes. We know Chelsea are interested in this player, but we do need to get rid of some players in order to help the funds, basically. But Chelsea do not want to spend 80 million. Now, of course, this was announced on the Byline. Alex Goldberg, he got Fabrizio Romano on his Patreon. Go support him. Chelsea will try a lower fee than the 80 million euro valuation. Also, if Chelsea could decide today, they'd like to sell Rudiger and keep Tomori. But the real problem is Tomori has so many bids, the club will try to offer Rudiger around if possible. Tomori is still most likely to leave, but on loan at the moment. So we're in a difficult situation. Agent Rudiger has been getting Kai Havertz, Timo Werner into Chelsea. However, we have not received any offers for this player. Now, I told you guys, whether it's Christensen or Rudiger, one of these guys needs to go. I'm hoping to keep Tomori and Thiago Silva and Kurt Zouma, of course. So, you know, I want to keep Christensen personally, but Rudiger is on the same level as Christensen in different departments, of course. They both kind of give you the same issue in this current team, and we need to fix up, and I want them to be a squad player rather than first team week in, week out. But hopefully Chelsea come to some conclusion. We managed to get something sorted. If not, it looks like, unfortunately, Tomori will be going out on loan. Now, of course, Chelsea have a deadline until 12 PM tomorrow, Friday, to register Mendy for the Liverpool game. But it looks like realistically he'll be more available for Carabao Cup game if he was to make his first team debut. And obviously CFC Daily keeps us all up to date with every single Chelsea, not just transfers, but general quotes, everything that you want to hear. That's why it's called daily, because it gives you that every single day, you know what I mean? So big up to Ben for all the Chelsea news. As always, I always look at that. But I'm going to be speaking about Timo Werner very, very quickly. I want to talk about how important his mentality is at Chelsea. It's absolute 100% fantastic, amazing to hear and watch personally. I think when Chelsea were doing this press conference, they had Kai Havertz being recorded as well in the other room. The audio was being mixed up and stuff like that. But they eventually found out and sorted it out, of course. So let's talk about Timo Werner. I have come here to win titles and as many games as I can. Chelsea is a big club, a club that always wants to win. And I'm a player who always wants to win every single game. It's clear we want to win titles. Now we have a very strong team and a young team that can develop. He also goes on to say, and go through a period of a long time where we can stay together. Absolute amazing. This is so important for the Frank Lampard project, to make sure all the players that join us, they are here for many, many years. When I talk about Ben Chilwell, Reece James on the wing for many, many years coming up, I want to see the same for Kai Havertz, Timo Werner, Hakim Ziyech. Now, he also goes on to say that's a good way, and that's what I want to reach here. I also wanted to come to the Premier League because it's the world's best league, and I wanted to have the feeling to play for such a big club like Chelsea. He also talks about Frank Lampard in a very, very positive way. He, aka Lampard, called me a lot and we had a lot of conversations. He texted me a lot. He sent me videos to show the style of football. It was important to come into a team that had a vision to fit my football. It was important that his style fits my style. Now, of course, he talks about Liverpool. Liverpool are one of the best teams in the world. I talked to other clubs, but I decided Chelsea was the best decision for me I can take. Not only because of the style of football, but also what they showed to me. I am very proud and happy that I chose Chelsea. Now, absolutely amazing. We're going to go on to Thiago Silva. Him and Ben Chilwell have been training. The pictures came out yesterday at Cobham. Fantastic. So glad to share with this amazing moment my first training session at Cobham with Chelsea. Ben Chilwell's interview came out today, I believe, a few hours ago, basically. I was chatting to Hakim Ziyech about it, aka ambitions for trophies, and we were both saying with the squad we have now, over the next few years, we should be getting to cup finals and challenging for the league every single year. Now you can see these quotes straight from Chelsea's website, and as always, CFC Daily keeping us up to date. He also goes on to say, I think that's why we both come here, because we're confident that can be the case. When I come to the end of my career, I want to have one everything there is to win, and I think at this club we can do it. And this is exactly the mentality that I'm talking about at Chelsea. With Frank Lampard, in charge, bringing these players in, the future is bright as a Chelsea fan. I'm telling you this now. Of course, Brighton wasn't 100% performance, but our starters that we want to see weren't playing, like Thiago Silva, Ben Chilwell. Kai Havertz needs to be in his position that he needs to feel comfortable in, and Timo Werner had a very, very good game. So I'm expecting this team to be gelling over the next couple of games, and then we're going to be seeing the real Chelsea manga. But as I said, Timo Werner's words that I saw and heard, speaking so positively about Chelsea, I didn't really get that from Morata or any previous striker recently, if you know what I mean. So I've seen a lot from Timo Werner. The acceleration when he's on the ball and taking it forward is absolutely immense, man. Honestly, left, right, he can do it all. Okay, he didn't get his first goal. I think Loftus-Cheek should have set him up a few times. Unfortunately, didn't happen. But I think if it was someone else like Mason Mount, Kai Havertz given that ball, it would have been a goal there, personally. But I think if Timo Werner gets that goal against Liverpool, he's going to go to the very, very top. That confidence boost is going to be really high. Imagine he gets a brace or hat-trick against Liverpool. That would be the best icing on the cake. But as long as he gets one goal or an assist, I'll be very, very happy for Timo Werner. I think he can do it, and I hope Kai Havertz also has a fantastic performance against Liverpool. Now, Rio Ferdinand has been talking as well. He said, I spoke to Frank the other day about Hakim Ziyech, and Frank Lampard told him his passing is ridiculous. And Rio Ferdinand goes on to say, I'm looking forward to seeing when he cuts with his left foot and has the likes of Mason Mount, Timo Werner, Hakim Ziyech making runs, and I think he'll be putting it on the plate for them. We saw it in the pre-season against Brighton where he puts it in for hudson-odoi, who misplaced the header, of course, and Timo Werner smacked it in. He also talks about Rio Ferdinand, the difference in the way Chelsea have done their business compared to, say, my team United. There's no noise, there's nothing going on. All you're hearing with Chelsea's bang, deal, little of talk, bang, deal. And that's what's frustrating me and all United fans. At least he's telling the truth, honestly. At least he's telling. He knows Chelsea are doing the business. Chelsea are being backed. Frank Lampard is being backed by the board, and it's looking very, very good for Chelsea. I told you guys, we've got rival fans, rival clubs, managers shaking right now because Chelsea are going to be taking over this season, or next season. We're going to be seeing major trophies come back to the pride of London, of course, the best team in London, West London, Chelsea Football Club. Okay, the last decade we were the most successful, the most trophies. We are here to take over again, basically. So I'm looking forward to it, Chelsea fans. News going out, of course, Bakayoko, they've reached an agreement with AC Milan according to Sky Italia. No breakdown of that at the moment. We're expecting a loan deal about €3 million and an option to buy straight after that. Chelsea have also reached an agreement with Trabzonspor, hopefully I pronounced it right, over a loan deal for Lewis Baker, someone that scored that amazing back heel in the final against Arsenal, I think Youth Cup, and he never really made that at Chelsea, unfortunately. He could have been a star, but these guys have potential, and maybe the time when he was blowing up in that youth team, it wasn't the right time for him to come into Chelsea the first team, because managers feel that pressure, and now we're going to be seeing Frank Lampard with that pressure, which is why he signed all these players, and we might not see as much youth as we did last season. Now, of course, players that need to go out, we definitely need funds in. I'm surprised we've not heard anything about Emerson. I'm still waiting for these news to be coming out, but we do need to make funds as soon as possible. Many people ask me about Mendy. We know he's training with Rennes right now. He's gone back to training. That's his job. He's got a contract with the club, but he should be a Chelsea player very, very soon, and hopefully we get that deal done. Guys, if you enjoy my content, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new here, hit the notification, tune in daily, and comment down below your thoughts and opinions on each topic I speak. Check out Spotify, Apple Podcasts, free content for all you guys. and hopefully you guys keep supporting it, man. You don't know how it goes. 10-minute gang, as always. I really enjoyed making this video, and I hope to see you guys soon. All right, guys, I'm out. Peace.